Alright, that's the top of the hour. So, let's get straight on. Oh my god, why is the music so overpowering? Nope, that's my voice, never mind. I got my audio displays reversed. So, let us get into it. Today, we are... There we go. We are, of course, returning to Lingo, even though it may not look very much like it. Wrong gender? Hang on, what genders have been mentioned? Other than just Mel? That's fine. So we are returning to Lingo, where we are in the horrible staircase of hell. Staircase does have a couple of ways out. Oh hey, that's the library. Is this floor 2 of the library? It is! I don't know how the fuck this is meant to work. Hound is now both wife and husband, sure. Compass. I don't know. Pumpkin. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Bewildered? Yes. I am in fact bewildered. The fuck? What is that meant to be? I mean, it looks like a cat. Misfortune. Nope. Sphinx. Felines. I think I accidentally hit like the tab key. Pussycat. Hang on. Pussycat. No. Pyramid, because we find this picture at the pyramids in level 2. I don't know where we find that. Where do we find the blank hedge maze? No, it is 5 letters and 5 letters. Hedge mazes? Possibly, I guess. No. Compass is 6, so it's not compass. I feel like... Hang on. Hell yeah, cross tower. I was thinking it's some sort of tower, and then like... In level 1, there is a tower where you find all of the compass pictures. It's called the Cross Tower. That's just pumpkin. Blank portrait. Oh. Hang on, how many letters is this? 7? I think... Nowhere? No, because we do see a blank picture frame somewhere, don't we? In level 1, there is... In level 1, there is a room where there's like a painting that progressively becomes more painted as you solve it, right? But what would that place be called? it's not hallway. Or hellway. I do not remember at all. I can't think of what the place would have been called, unfortunately. But we've got, oh my god. We've got B and Z. Okay. So we are definitely in the library right now, which means these ones are going to be obscure as fuck. So, includes the sound, the uncomfortable feeling where there's something scratchy at the back of your throat and no matter how much you cough it never goes away. Yeah, I know that feeling. Okay. So, includes the sound by. Includes the letters bite, and it means two-sided. So it's going to be BI for, like, a word that means two-sounded. You were thinking like a D20. It's a lot of letters here, Mel. This is a lot of letters. Also, it contains the sound bi and the letters B-I-T-E. Bilateral. Ooh. Hell yeah. We can't reach Z from here. Let's see. So more B's. This will start with B. It sounds like ground. It contains letters from Boundless. And it means the same as leap. Is it just bound? Okay. Yep, that is in fact bound. I don't know what that's meant to be. And that looks like a ticket. This is just believe. Does another door open? No. So we genuinely only have access to the... Yeah, we only have access to this B section. I don't know whether maybe solving this would get us somewhere, but then, like... What is the... Go stand by the blank painting again? Is this the part you want to see or the blank part? Library at could be. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Is that what you wanted to see though, Mel? Okay, no, we've got the answer we needed. Let's see. Long stairway down that leads us into the A section. Wonderful. That leads us back to level 1. Wait, this is also the B section. Okay, and it contains no way up. I'm just checking each of the aisles, I guess. We have to solve 56 more puzzles in the library to be able to access whatever is through that door. We haven't even done all of the thing. I think we did like 1 or 2 rows, actually. 2. It looks like we did 2 rows before leaving the library. Yeah, we did A and B, and that was it. Am I lying to the library? Probably. To the brary, yeah. Okay. So there's a lot that would be why we only had the B section, I guess, because we've only solved A and B. Anyway, library is a future me problem. Probably for a time when we have both ginger and ale, because we are going to need both of them to be braining for this. You want to do it? What, you want to do the library, Mel? Seriously? The library involves very obscure words. Ooh, another doorway. Which leads us to level 2 again. No, they want to do the sex. Yeah. Oh. Okay, this has brought us back to how we first gained access to the library. Mech! Hello, hello! Let's keep trying to go up, though. So the library is down from level 2. There's probably more that is down. I know that there are 2 things we found going up. One of them was the pumpkin patch, and the other was the timed level that sucks. Yep, there's the pumpkin patch. I'm going to show this one because I don't think Ginger was here for this. Pumpkin patch is all purple. Oh, not purple. What the fuck is wrong with me? Orange. Pumpkin patch is all orange puzzles, but it's not just that. They've all got different coloured stems, and as far as I have worked out, there's a lot to it. Where, like, green is black's 890. What? So, to understand what this would mean, we would have to find black 890? Then there's a weird thing here where it's white and green. These are yellow. That's a doorway, but does going through it lead me somewhere? Yes. And here we have red is 4 in Roman numerals. And then we have this. Blue is 3 S's. Yellow says 3 is 4. Yeah, it gives us a lot to work with. Now yellow says 7 is 9. So the pumpkin patch gives us a lot. Where's the blue doorway lead? Nowhere. Cool, what if I circle around this way? Nope. Yeah, the area that does orange best. It's the only part of the game that really focuses on it rather than shoving it into a random corner where you can't do anything until you find the tutorial. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is great for that. But, like, Brain cannot compute. You saw someone mess up the 789 joke 3 times. Jesus Christ. What? Huh? Huh? Okay, I guess we're here now. Wait, this didn't take me anywhere? Now it did? What? Five is 8? 1 is 0 for red? So yeah, the pumpkin patch... The pumpkin patch would require a lot of note-taking, I feel like. What happens if I go around this way? This is somewhere else. BB! And a painting. Which has brought me exactly nowhere. It took me to the opposite side of the tree. Which is fucking weird. Why is that a thing? No, seriously, why is that a thing? What? Cat. You were watching a stream, you don't remember exactly what prompted it, but the streamer said, "Did you hear what happened to 8? Fuck." Told him that if he set a timer for 2 minutes, he would totally have forgotten all about it by the time the timer was up and he could try again. 2 minutes later, the timer went off. What did I set the timer for? Oh, that's right, what? Did you hear what happened to 8? Fuck. Oh. God. Yeah. What was I... What the Why is that in the pumpkin? But yeah, so the pumpkin patch concerns me, because I feel like we sort of have to find all of these clues around, make note of all of them, and then work out how they provide solutions to things like this. Like, this is 8 letters long, and we've got the 8 numbers there. For a red. Red. This is 9 letters long. Hey, it's someone who hasn't heard your joke yet. And he fucked it up again. Now, here's something. Hang on, did I count that right? Is this actually 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I fucked up the counting. Let's double check or triple check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so if you can work out what word this is, you can work. I assume that it will be the key for the red cipher. So, like, as Ginger said, it could be eradicate. But that would then imply both 1 and 0 are E. Tragically, that is 9 letters, not 10 for eradicate. Yeah, that's on me because I said 9. And Ginger would have trusted me. I am bad at counting. So I assume that is how we would get the key. But then we've got ones like this where blue has BB. So does that mean blue B is number 2 and like we had 4 S's on a blue, I think? Or was it like 3 S's or something? So would that mean that S is that number for the blue key? Also, hi Duck. How are you doing? I'm considering at the moment whether we even want to do the pumpkin patch right now, or if I should just go back to trying to do level 2. Because, like, the pumpkin patch feels like it deserves to be its own thing. Right? Ha! 4 is 9 for blue, apparently. That's an evil pumpkin? I am confused. I am also lost. So, like, to open this door, we would have to work out what yellow is. And then we would somehow get 4 words? Find a red. This? 5690? I'm going to let Ginger cook here because they cracked the cipher on the level 1 orange. I'll bet they could have cracked the cipher on the level 2 orange as well, if given enough opportunity. We can also find another red, which is 9876. So 9876 is easier. Excellent. I'm going to wander around and see if I can find other reds. Yellow triple Z? Yellow 7 is 9? I probably should have stayed where those reds were, huh? Because we can't test the answer. I'm an idiot. We have to find our way back there now. Which is like through this and then through this one. And then through again? No. Through this one. And then from here through this. And we're back. Okay. Now Ginger yelled out taco. What the fuck, Ginger? Why? Why are you allowed to be so smart? Just why? So this is... Oh god. Helps if I vote. It was indeed vote. Equivocate. The red word is equivocate. Hang on, I have to bring up my notepad. Equivocate. And is that starting with 1 or starting with 0, Ginger? I assume it starts with 1. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. Cool. So, let me start writing things. Blue, 4 equals 9. Why do you keep saying 4 equals 15, Mel? Why is that a thing you are saying? Look at the eyes? Oh. I don't think the eyes have anything to do with it, no. I think that is solve 4 more blacks, solve 15 more blacks. Okay. Let's see. Yellow has triple Z. That's green, that's black. This is blue. Yellow, 5 is 8. Red, 1 is 0. Yep, okay, cool. This one was the yellow. This is the same things we were just at. Take me somewhere else. No, going this way. No. Okay. Oh, no, we are somewhere else. Or I just didn't notice that this was red. Didn't we also have red for eyes? Yeah. So the eye in equivocate is in the 4th position, which would indicate that for yellow, Z is in the 3rd position. Which actually means I think Ginger's thing is a bit off for yellow. Okay, hang on. Red, oh, hang on. Quiet. Okay. I saw you say quiet before I actually looked at this and thought you were saying that, telling me to be quiet because I was calling you out on miscounting the yellows. Yellow 5 is 8. Red 1 is 0, so we've got those ones. This just brings us back here. So we've got blue 4 is 9. Hang on, I accidentally wrote 4 is 19 on my thing. Let's see. Do we find somewhere different if we go that way? No. What's this door lead to? A treehouse. treehouse where we can see lots of things. So each corner has its own building. Okay. And then this just keeps us here, and that just keeps us here. So we would use the pumpkin painting to teleport down to the base of the tree. Okay. Blue BB, which we've already got. Here's another red. So we've got 8, which is A, C, T, I, O. No, V. Activity. Nope. Active 8. We've got a blue 097, just in case that ever is needed for cracking the blues. And then we're back here again. One? Is that... Are you just throwing a random word out there, Mel? Oh, we're here again. So we've got... Please test your dumbassery. If I can find my way there again. Green. Black's 890. We've got another red, hang on. So 5 is V, 6 is O, 4 is I, C, E. What if green is just black? Well, that would be surprising. Okay, hang on. Am I able to find my way back? If they share an 890, that's probably ING. Probably. Statistically likely. What? I guess that's an entrance to this room. And now we're in the castle room, where there's an 8238 in the red, which is AQUA. That sequence of colours probably means something. Yellow, white, blue, green, blue, red, black, red, blue. Probably once we have all of the solutions, or all of the keys, we would go like, first letter from yellow, second yellow, letter from white. Something like that. Yellow has an 890. Yellow also has a 117. Green has a 96. Is it high? Is it in? Is it no? Cool. Brute forced. So the 9 is N and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So that's O. Okay, yeah. Okay. I feel like there are more rooms that I am not finding. There's gotta be more, right? 1 is 0. 5 is 8. I feel like we are close to the place where the yellow with the 3 letters was. Was it like through here that we got there? So that we can test. There is no yellow with 3 letters here. Was it on the other side? That's got 4 letters. Three letters and it's blue. Okay. 1 did not work. Sucks to be you. And then there was another place. Win? No. There was another place that we could reach. Let you look at that for a bit. The blue? 097? And all we know 2 things for blue. The 4th and 9th positions are the same, and the second letter is B. Which means any achievement in that 3rd letter is S also. Oh, right. I don't remember where we got that one, but we did. Was it the 3rd or 4th was S? I think it was the 3rd. Then I'm just going to keep wandering for a while to see if we can find any other information. Did like going in here do anything? It's another case of coloured stripes. That's a black pumpkin. Oh, pardon me. Oh. Okay. Does this ever lead us anywhere? No. Does this? No. What if we go through this? No. Let you see the yellow in the corner? 099. Odd? No. Off. Ill. In. I mean, I feel like... I feel like we could brute force it, but at the same time, is it really fair if we do that? C. Okay. Okay. So, we have blank blank Z. So that's 3, 4, 5 matches 8, 6, 7, 8 matches 5, and then E, and then a blank. Okay. Oh, we've got another yellow. Where we've got 77890. I doubt this one will help us with anything. Seven was 9 for yellow. I don't know. I remember that we had 5 is 8 for yellow. I remember 5 is 8. I don't remember anything else. You heard me say something about an E and then a space. Yeah, because E would be 9 and then 0 is an empty space at the moment for the yellow key. Well, time to return to wandering, I guess. No, it's not. It was 099. I'm a fucking idiot. Oop. I'm a fucking idiot. Mel says toes. Hang on. No. Tress. That's why you're thinking words ending in ES. Okay. I see where everyone's going here with this. A single 10-letter word with ES at the end. And a Z in the 3rd position. And the 5th and 8th letters are the same. You don't think there's a word in the English language that qualifies as that? You know, there may not be. And we may be missing something. It's not foes. Does? It's not does. I'm going to keep wandering and see if we find anything. Okay, here's something a bit easier. Maybe. 890 yellow, which means it's the same as the previous one, with one less. Okay. Which means 7 is probably... 7 is probably like E for eyes? Unfortunately, this will not take us back. Or lies with L. V. Okay, 7 is E. 1 is F. So the big long yellow that we had somewhere was fuzzy eyes, apparently. I'm just a bit lost right now, hang on. Oh wait, no. The key is fuzzy eyes. I'm an idiot. And 6 is a space. Cool. Okay, so now... do we have a way to combine equivocate and fuzzy eyes into 3 letters? Not, no. Yellow, white, blue, green, blue, black, red, blue. Yellow, white, blue, green, blue, black, red, blue. Okay. We do not have a way to combine these, probably. Ginger says wait. Let me see the side again. Which side? So both sides are identical in that the yellow is on the right, or is towards the front. In which case you could say that the colours are actually mirrored. That makes yellow probably number 1. Yeah, probably. So like, we'd reasonably go front to back. It's either that or it's something that can be written backwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so this is only 8 letters. So it would be 7 from the red, which would be C. So it would be... But then there's nothing in the middle. So 1 from yellow is F. Right, hang on. Yeah, 1 from yellow is F. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from red is C. Fuck. Fick. Fuck. Space C. Now here's the thing, what goes in the middle when it's just the 2 colours? Also, like, we've got all of these everywhere, right? And there was the fat. No. Yeah. These lollipops are sort of everywhere, and... Ah, here's the blue triple S. Hang on. So, S... I just need to write this. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 matches 4, and then there's a blank on 0. 0, there we go. Okay. Red equivocate, blue, yep. Yellow fuzzy eyes, green on. Also black's 890. Which means for... Yeah, so green we've got a clue of black's 890, which means black has the N as 9 as well. black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's probably ing. Yellow, we've already got. Green. So this is a pathway. This is not a pathway. You thought I already did black? Black and white? I don't think so. I don't think we've seen any clues for black and white, or white and black. Oh god, there's a fancy black pumpkin. And a blue. With 5, 8, 8, 6, which we don't have anything for at the moment. It's a brown pumpkin? I don't think that's brown. It's, if anything, it's a dark green. Yellow 7 is 9, we don't need that. Green and yellow we can't do anything with. Black and blue we can't do anything with. Red and blue? No, we don't have the blue solution yet. Nothing. Then green, red, yellow doors. Okay, we're back here, because in this pumpkin we also had colours. Yellow, green, blue, red, blue, yellow. But which way is up? I mean, you come in this way, right? So it's probably yellow first. Is it maybe looking at the 3 door colour? So like green for first, red for second, yellow for last. I mean, maybe. I feel like we need to find a bit more for the actual keys. So the numbers on this pumpkin are 066438. So there's 6 of them, and 6 colours. And this is a black pumpkin, so this might actually help us solve black. So 066438, I'm going to actually write this, 066438, and it is from, assuming this is first, because it's at the door. So it is yellow, blue, red, blue, green, yellow. And then yellow 0 is S, blue 6, we don't have. Red 3, no, red 6, I'm an idiot. Red 6 is O, blue 4, we don't know. Green 3, we don't know. Where did those letters come from, Mel? Hang on, what? Oh, because we're taking them from the positions in the words. That would make more sense. Yellow 8. Yeah, because if we do what my mind first went to, where it is just we're starting with the actual numbers as well as the colors. So like the first number on the thing was 0, so we go from yellow, number at position 0 is S. So it wound up being S blank O blank blank Y. If we just go based on position of the colors, then the first in the yellow would be F instead of S. The second in blue is B. This isn't going to work because FB is not a thing. The third in red would be U. FBU. The fourth in blue, we don't know. The fifth in green. Frosty, you want to try Frosty? It's not Frosty. Yeah, so I think the S start is promising. Where, like, we say letter number 0 from yellow, letter number 6 from blue, letter number 6 from red, letter number 4 from blue, letter 3 from green, letter 8 from yellow. And then if we can solve those, that tells us what blacks, or it gives us some letters for black. Frothy? No. I do think it starts with the S. So, like, it starts with 0 and yellow. So, yellow 0 is S instead of F. S for Sierra. Then blue 6, we do not know. Blue 6, we don't know. Red 6 is O. S blank O so far. Blue 4. Blue 4, we do not know. You were counting base 0? Yeah, no, 0 is the last one. We have to remember 0 is the last one. That's the only reason you were doing 0. I'm doing F first. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I thought the thing you'd come up with was strangely similar to what I had, Ginger. Yeah, so it's S blank O blank blank Y. Mel says sporty. No. Shorty. It's a pumpkin patch. It's it's spooky! Okay. Which means... Okay, hang on. So... For black... 0 is S. 6 is P... Wait. That's definitely not black. Yeah, it's definitely not black. That's sort of brownish. Okay, so... Blue 6 is P. Red 3 we've already got. Blue 4 Blue 4 is O, which means blue 9 is O. Green 3, did we have? No. So green 3 is K. And yellow we've got. Okay. Call it pumpkin stem colored? No, never. It's sort of greenish black. It's neutral. Okay. Fuck, okay. So, that gave us 3 letters for blue and 1 letter for green. Right, green 3? Yes, green 3. I mean, Duck, you can say as many times as you want that we already know black and white. I'm not going to process that, because it's some sort of meta-knowledge that I don't actually have. Yellow. We have yellow. 7890, which is E eyes. Yeah, like I would assume that yellow and or white and black are using level 1 and level 2 as things. Well, like, okay, we can test this. So black. Let's just try. I guess I'll try Wanderlust first. So LN. D T N. No. Now I try the roaming. M E R G E. Okay, so black is the roaming. Roaming, which is going to then mean that white will be Wanderlust. Okay, and then that confirms that green's 890 is ING. Yeah, we could have guessed black was the roaming based on this one. Are there any others in here that we haven't solved? No. Blue? What about blue? You never found the door on the side of the pumpkin. Oh, that sucks. Blue is... blank BSO blank P blank blank O blank N? But isn't that 11 letters? Hang on, isn't that 11 letters, Ginger? The N was accidental. But that would then... Oh, okay, there were 2 N's at the end. Okay, cool, okay. Absorption is only 10 letters. Okay, so we believe that blue will be absorption. Let's see if we can find a blue. See if you can find a blue. This will come back to, I think. Purple, purple, purple. Let's see. That's the sort of off-colored neutral one. There's a black. So we go TE. 6 is A. There's a white behind me. Okay. R. Tier or tear. There is in fact a white. Okay. Then 7 is L. E. T. T. E. R. I assume. Yep. We've got green. We've got off color. What about through here? This is the same place. God. I got the sneezes today. That's also off color. Yellow. We've got yellow. Eyes. Eyes everywhere. There's a blue. So we were saying blue should be absorption, which would mean this is NO 987. Okay, so we say blue is absorption. Green is the only one we don't know yet. Jesus. I would not have been solving any of this without you around, by the way, Ginger. Okay, white. We go 9 is S, T, A, T, R, S. Nope, T, sorry. Start. We've done this red, we've done this blue. This is... Oh. Okay. How the fuck do we turn this into 5? Oh. Red, white, blue, white, red, yellow. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So... 18470. Red, white, blue, white, yellow. It's almost ruby, but with an extra W in there. But nobody wants 2 of Weiss. Okay, so red 1 is E. White 8 is U. Blue 4 is O. White 7 is L. Yellow 0 is S. This doesn't look like a word. Maybe it's smallest to largest instead. So it's going to be like yellow, white, blue, red, white. So if I try that instead, so yellow, white, blue, red, white. Yellow 1 is F. White 8 is U. Blue 4 is O. Red 7 is C. This also doesn't look like a thing. White 0 is T. This also doesn't look right. Forked. It's forked, mate. forked, mate. Right? Yellow 1 is F. White 8 is U. Blue 4 is O. Red 7. Maybe largest to smallest. So if I instead go, it would be white, red, blue, white, yellow. It's war? War something? Before you stopped looking. Okay, so 18470, and then I'll sit here so that people can see all sorts of permutations. Okay, so if we go largest to smallest, white 1 is W, red 8 is A, blue 4 is R, nope, blue 4 is O, white 7 is L. None of these seem to work. Yellow 0 is S. Wowls. Wowls. Christopher Walken. What are our codes again? So we have, for the codes, red is a tri-world. No. If it's by surface area taken up by each colour, but then we've only got black is one of the colours. Oh, that would be fucking rude. So you would then say, well, what has more here, black or red? Because I think white has the most. Like, white has the most, yellow has the least, blue second least, and then either red or black? White, red, black, blue, yellow? We can try that. White, red, black, blue, yellow. So... white 1 would be W. What are the codes again? Right. So... Oh. Yeah, we Ginger's on it. So, white 1 is W. Red 8 is I. Nope, that's blue. Red 8 is A. Black 4 is R. Blue 7 is T. Yellow 0 is S. Warts. Jesus fucking Christ. That was rude as fuck. I would never have fucking processed... Like, I would never have processed that. I'm also still not sure how the lollipops work. Like, black and yellow. 5 letters from black and yellow. What? The roaming and fuzzy eyes. The stem of this one is white? Oh fuck, I never even... That one's an off colour, but... I feel like we've seen that off colour somewhere as well. that one's yellow? I guess? So what? This would then be saying black, yellow, and white combined? Into 5 letters? From Wanderlust, Fuzzy Eyes, and The Roaming. How... Unless there's like a black and a yellow in... There's a yellow in this room. There's no black, though. Unless we count that. Is there a black out here? Let you see the white stem one? Okay. Yup. The white is saying start. This again. This one. So, white stem, or white base, black and yellow stems. Beginning of black, middle of white, end of yellow, or potentially the same things from black and yellow. Do black and yellow have any overlap? I don't think black and yellow have any overlap. Yeah, black and yellow have no overlap. Well, it's not these. I do not know how this is meant to work. I am a small brain man. I am a very small brain man. I have tried these, Mel, unfortunately. Oops. These does not work. Sadness. There's more puzzles in there. Those? No. Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can find more information elsewhere. Fuck, this is just back here. Hang on. This way to get out? No, this way to get out. Okay. We've got a green stem that we probably don't have enough to solve. We have 6 and 3 for green. So it's blank, OK. Look, took, rook, nook, book. So green 5 is B. Let's see. There's another of the... Boing. Yeah, K would need to be 4th for kickboxing, unfortunately. There's another of the neutral ones. But it's how many letters? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How would we get 8 colours? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No? Hang on, why is this door green? Oh, because in there they've got 3 coloured doors, right. So, if we start from here, we need 8, was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yes. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then get fucked green. So what would that even be? Black, blue, hang on. KB, red, yellow, white, red, black, black. Something like that. And then we go 637, 63830. I feel like this is just going to be me fumbling and just saying that this doesn't work, but I'll test it. So black 6 is A, blue 3 is S, red 7 is C, yellow 6 is a space. White... No, I'm not typing it into the box. I'm typing it into a notepad at the moment. I guess I can type it in here. So ASC space. White 3 is N. Red 8 is A. Black 3 is E. Black 0 is G. This doesn't look right at all. This doesn't look right at all. No. It's just not ask name. Unless you mean there's meant to be a question mark on there. But no. Do we maybe leave out this door? No, surely not, right? Because then it's... Well, maybe. Find you a green? Okay. Where am I getting colours for that one from? So I started here and just looked at the colours. So I went black, blue, red, yellow, white, red, black, black. But I think that's... I feel like that's close, but not quite right. I don't know if I would have to count the lollipops. I also said fuck you green. Yeah, we said fuck this green because that makes the 9th. Unless it's that one instead of black. But like, I don't know. Also, that door is green, but I don't think it's relevant for this room. We go here to get out. No, we don't. You go all the way to get out. We've got all green here. Hang on, how many is this? That's 9. You call them flowers, but you're not sure what they're meant to look like. I'm just going to keep going with the lollipops. It's not going to be kickboxing, Mel. There's a K in position 3. Let's see if we can find any other greens. How do I get out of this place? Wait. Ginger has thoughts. Go back to the one we were counting around the area. Yes. It's this. Look around the pumpkin. Like the sides of it? Or what we can see from it, maybe? So like black, blue, red, green, yellow, green, black, something like that, you mean? Or do you want me to venture further than next to the pumpkin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, we can see white as well. Stay there? Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is the stem pointing to the castle? Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. And there were 8 colours on the castle. Anyone... I was so thrown off by this being here that I thought it had to do with this. You had the thing pinned a while ago. Is it still pinned, Mel? Mine is showing no pins. Yeah, that's the castle, alright. But I kept moving. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So it was like... blue, red... blue, red, black... You being black. Okay. So blue, red, black, blue, green, black, white, yellow. So blue, red, black. Something green? No, because that's through 2 doors. Yeah, I do the same at Picardy, where I use black. K as black. Okay, so we had... It starts blue, red, black, for sure. We know that the last 3 are blue, yellow, white. No, blue, white, yellow, sorry. Blue, white, yellow. And then, can't remember exactly what the middle ones were, but we think it was blue, green, black or something like that. So, let's see what we've got. So, blue 6 is P. Red 3 is U. Black 7 is M. Is this fucking pumpkin? Fuck. Pumpkins. Fuck. Okay, hang on. Now we have to get back to the thing. Like, I literally got PUM and just went, this is pumpkins. Now we've got to get back to the castle so that we can test whether it is actually, or so that we can see where the green is. Okay, here we go. This works. So, it was in fact blue-green in the middle. Which means green 3 is K. We already fucking knew that. Okay. We've got blue. There's a green for you, Mal, sitting over there. Okay, blue. We've got 2, which is B. 4 is O. 1 is A. 5 is R. And 3 is S. Boars. Okay. So the green is 490894. So, 4... Hang on. 4... Come on. 4... And then 9 is N. 0 is G. 8 is I. N. Yeah. So it's going to be engine. Which means 4 in green is E. Jukeboxing. That would be fucking amazing. Hang on, we've got another green. 5834. 5 is B. 8 is I. 3 is K. 4 is E. That's not a word. It could be though. Blue 3746. S T P. No, O P. It's the only thing that makes sense. We'll find something. We'll find something. Yellow 1207. F-U-C-K. S-E. Another of the brownish stems. Where it's got red eyes. 7137. I don't think it's looking at anything. I don't think the stem is pointing at anything. Oh hey, there's things in there. Oh, fuck you. It's going to be 7137 from that. The yellow key, which is fuzzy eyes, with a mint clue to make 4 words? If I remember correctly, mint means the word has been, or this panel has been seen somewhere else. Fuck. There was a panel with eyes elsewhere, a really long one. I feel like it's going to be... No, because in one of the other levels... Oh, yeah, right. You are correct. Let's see. We had retreat from their eyes. That doesn't fit. The die is cast. That doesn't fit. Letters are hiding. That doesn't fit. But I almost hear the whispers behind the quiet. The eyes they see. Hell yes, okay. The eyes they see. And then, when we convert that into numbers, using the yellow key. There's no T in the yellow key. Fuck! Six for T? There's also no H in the yellow key. Just try putting in the eyes they see. Oh. Well, what's the point of this having yellow on it then? What the fuck? Equivocate. Black 4567 is ROAM. White 1 through 6 is Wander. Yellow key is Fuzzy Eyes. We haven't got blue or green unlocked yet. Surely it's not just red 7137. Surely not. C, E, U, C. No. Red eyes. Would also be nice if we could get back in there. Solved these? Yes. Duke bowing. Oh hey, another blue. Blue. 6 is P, 4 is O, 7 is T, 1 is A, potato. I really don't know what the purpose of having the yellow on that one was. Let's see. Green. 5 is B, 4 is E, 8 is I, 0 is G, 4 is E. Beige. I remember seeing this colour somewhere in level 2 as well, but I don't remember what its deal was. How many letters is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I do not remember what its deal was. Let's see. So we've got 3, 6, 8, 4, 8, 7. It was in some of the pyramids. Oh, right. It was the distance thing. Yeah, cream was distance. I don't know how that applies here. This took us up into the tree. Damn it. So, over there, that pumpkin which was pointing at that doorway led us here. For a 6-letter word. But I do not see anything from here that would... Unless it's something there. There's 3 on top of the castle. These 2 have yellow... Yellow, blue, red on top of the castle. Well, back down, because I am giving up all hope. It's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not jukeboxing, sad. Yeah, this way. Okay. No. Nope. Not where I was thinking. What about this? We're back here. Do you lead me anywhere? No. Hi. No. Fuck. In. It. Ho. 49. Hold up. Ginger says hold up. We are holding. Distance. Yes. We do not know what... The farthest you can get from that spot is the first word I ever used, which was 2 letters, hi. But hi doesn't work. And then blue on both of those. Oh my god, hang on. There's no H in blue. It's not exactly distance. The colour of meaning. So blue is adding to things. So blue is a component of. Duck also says it's not exactly distance. Dang. Which is a shame, because I would like to open this door. Well, I noticed this has a thing I can walk through. Didn't take me anywhere. What about this way? Didn't take us anywhere. Cool. The numbers did refer to distance, but it was combining the answers from two other panels. Ah, right. That does make sense. But then how would we know... Well, are there two blues in here? Stop and bores. So, os. SB. BS. Stop the bores! Stop the violence! Stop the violence! I feel like there being two blues in this room and combining blue has to be what we're looking at, right? So... yeah, I'm considering how we combine these, where we've got like 2, 4, 1, 5, 3 is bores, and 3, 7, 4, 6 is stop. But how do we get 2 letters out of this? Because whether we add or subtract them, which this wouldn't be subtracting things, I imagine it would be like a checker marked black and or cream if it was subtract one box from another. And if we add them, it's just going to give us another 5-letter thing, where we would get, what, 2, 7, 8, 9, 9. I guess let's see if 2, 7, 8, 9, 9 gives me anything. B, T, I, O, O. No. I mean, it's 2 letters. We could force it, right? He. We. Try O. O. Ho. Lo and behold. No. Go. Go. So where does go come from in this? Yeah. We're combining blues to get go, apparently, but blue doesn't have a G in it at all. So I don't know what's going on there. Okay. So the middle one took us to the treehouse. Where's the right one take us? A red and green door? A blue and yellow door with a blue stem? Maybe this one we can do? We are saying that blue and yellow is a component of this? Find the blue and the yellow. 5 is 8. There's no blue or yellow other than this 5 is 8. At least in this room. Also, I want to point something out with green. There could be a space anywhere in it. Because we've got the roaming from black, where there's a space between number 3 and number 4. So green could have a space where it's like joke boxing, where it's like 2 words, or joke boring. Joke booing. Is there, if I go through here, is there yellow or blue? Not like that. Go through this one. Here we've got blue knot and yellow eyes. So blue is not blue isn't adding things together. That's the cream one. Blue is saying that it is a component of. Spaces usually don't legally exist in Lingo. I mean, it exists in the yellow key, where 6 is a space. But yeah. Joke boxing would make it 11 though. So like the space wouldn't be a number with. So what Epicity was trying to imply is that the space in joke boxing wouldn't actually have a number of its own. So, yeah, great. So it's neither joke boxing or juke boxing. Joke boring. If you go into any panel that expects you to type a space when solving it, and then you just don't type that space, it still works. And vice versa. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, that is pretty cool. That it actually has the brains to do that. Yeah, hence the roaming. Okay, now, thinking on the blue-yellow, right? We've got not eyes. Was it this one? No. I always get this wrong. Yeah, we've got one case where it does. Typically it won't, though. Not eyes. Nose. Dang it. Hand. Yeah, trusting that the space doesn't matter isn't guaranteed, but it is possible. I mean, they aren't necessarily giving us anything. They're just saying that what I've provided isn't necessarily wrong, where I'm going to put this into the chat, actually, where I have gone with the green. Hang on, let me make sure that I actually do this right. With this. There could be a space anywhere in that. So it could be blank blank ke space bo underscore ing. It could be blank blank kebo. Helps if I can type. Then a space and blank ing. It could be anything like that. So all they're really saying is that just with the way that the actual programming in this game works, purely on the programming side of things, having a space in there wouldn't necessarily break it. Because the key from level 2 was the roaming, right? And that isn't a word. But when you put in a space after the E, you get 2 words. So it could theoretically be... I always do this wrong. Could theoretically be 2 separate words that have just been smushed together. So it doesn't have to be a single word. That's really all we're getting. That plus sign thing isn't the key. No, it's not. It definitely isn't. So testing everything in there is actually pointless. You are making an excellent point, Ginger. So we've got not eyes in here, and then the one over here is blue, yellow, and it's a component of. What? Not eyes, component of. Alternately red, green? I don't know. We've got quiet. We've got book. Quiet book. Yeah, we'll find the rest of the pumpkins and put the keys in, I think. Okay. Through here, does this take me anywhere? Takes us back here. So we still need to solve 1 green and 2 blues. Does this take me anywhere? It takes us here. Which doesn't really help us at all. Are you solved? Yes. I mean, it says no, but the answer is yes. Combine red and... I get so I'm easily distracted. Aqua, yes. H2O. So it looks like we've done all of the non-lollipops in here. Now we're back in this hell. That didn't take me anywhere. That just brings us back here. You, take me somewhere. Fuck, take me somewhere. No. You, take us somewhere. A green we haven't solved. 6749. I think we've already got all of those numbers. 6 is O. 7 we don't have. We don't have 7 yet. 4 is E. 9 is N. Is it open? It's not. Is it oxen? It is oxen. So the 7th letter is X. So it is boxing. It could well be jukeboxing. I think... Oh, here we go. There's another blue we haven't done. 2 is B. 5 is R. 1 is A. 8 is I. 0 is N. Brain! That's something I don't have. White and black. No, let's leave that alone for now. Another blue we haven't done. 5, 8, 6. So R, I, P. And then green, red, yellow. 3, 1, 5. Green 3 is K. Red, green, red, yellow. Green, red, yellow. So red 1 is E, yellow 5 is Y. We can now do more keys. Rip and tear until nothing is left. So yes, we can now do probably both of the keys if we can find our way back. Actually, hang on. Return to entry. Oh yeah. Blue was absorption. Green, jukeboxing. Hell yeah! Okay. Tear was indeed the answer to a panel somewhere. Okay. So we now have all 6 keys. We've got Wanderlust, the Roaming, and then these 4. Oh hey. The Encoding. Except that doesn't fit and it's on an orange. Or is it on black? The Unencoding? Disencoding. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell that it's on a black panel, but I think it is. The Deciphering? It's on a neutral stem? Fuck, you're right. A neutral stem pointing towards nothingness. I do think it is a black panel, though. Like, the deciphering... Oh, okay. Sure. We still have this one, 7137. Red eyes. Stem is not really pointing at anything, I think. It's pointing at this. You spelled it wrong and I just copied what Ginger had. Because it looked right. It's not just equivocate that we use for this. Both ciphers are valid. Excellent. Excellent. I don't know what this one would be. "7137 red eyes." Have we checked what's through here? Okay, that's how we get here. Mel says cake. I assume that's just a guess out of nowhere. Black and blue on a black stem. Cuke makes cake. The roaming and absorption on a black stem? I still do not understand how the flower lollipop things are meant to work. Like, I genuinely have zero understanding of these things. We've solved all of the keys now and I do not understand. Green and yellow on a black stem. You finished the map and you still don't. Excellent, cool. Oh, Ginger says wait. Wait a second. Mel's right. The red eyes is cake. Hang on. How do I get... we get back to red eyes by doing this. What? Okay. Okay. I'm glad that you can explain. Red, blue. It's pointing at the... It's pointing at the keys. Red, blue, and it has eyes, so red, blue, green, yellow. Oh my fucking god. Well, that's a thing. I still don't know how blue and blue turns into go when there's no G in blue. Yeah, so the stems point at things half the time, it seems. Maybe more than half. I still do not understand how the base these things work. Like, that stem points here where it's like blue, black, blue, but that's only 3 things. Does it maybe repeat? Is it like blue, black, blue, black, blue, black, blue? Where that would be 3 is S, black 6 is A, blue 8 is I, blue 4 is O, black 8 is I, blue 7 is T. That ain't gonna be a thing. SAIOIT. What if it's blue, blue, black, black, blue, blue? Okay. If it's that... then... blue 3 is S, blue 6 is P, black 8 is I, black 4 is R, blue 8 is I, blue 7 is T. Spirit. Yeah! Where it's blue, blue, black, black, blue, blue. Well done, Mel. Spurts. Okay. Yeah, you were right. You just had an I missing and put an S in instead. I still don't know the value of this spot, other than seeing that there's a yellow, blue, red on top of the castle. So how the fuck do these work? Maybe if we get to the castle it would help, probably. Let's see if we can get to the castle. Because maybe... like, because black, yellow, white stem... Yeah, we thought getting the 4 keys for sure would help. But like... yeah... okay. Maybe if we do actually get to the castle, something will become clear. Yeah, like, yellow, blue, red being on top of the castle might help something if we can get there. Dude, I didn't go anywhere. I always go the wrong one with this. So now we are here. Now we are here. Now we're at the castle. So there's yellow, blue, red on top. Mel still wants to try the library. I mean... if we ever escape the pumpkin patch. So cream, which means we're combining things. I mean, let's... But then... Red, yellow. Combining. Aqua, fee? Yes? Aquafina, excellent. We've got... three letters. I assume it's a water brand. We've got three things that we need to get from red and yellow. Equivocate and fuzzy eyes. Are there red and yellow here? Yes. So we've got yes, fee for yellow, and then we've got aqua for red. And 4 eyes. Okay, let you see those again. Okay, so red, we have aqua. Yellow, we have fee. Yellow, we have yes. Wasn't one of those the one of the blues start? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. This is stupid. Blue, red, yellow. Aqua is something you buy. Okay. Trying to logic the 2 blues equal go. And a fee on things you buy is a tax, which is what the fuck? What? Yellow, blue, red, 8, 9, 3. Yellow, 8 is Y, blue, 9 is O, red, 3 is U. Oh, hang on. Me, Hound. We have now solved 45 puzzles here. Yeah, I think this is the 3rd time that my save file name has been the answer to a thing. Run into that pumpkin. Nothing. I can't reach that pumpkin though, Mel. We can't reach the painting. We cannot reach the painting, Mel. How am I going to run into it? Okay. So, we have to get... Yeah, we still don't know anything about the flowers, except that they are absurd. Are there white and red in here? There's red. There is no white in here. Water. Fuck. Same as aqua? Medic. Dang. It's not. Medic. Cream. Yeah, we still do not know how the flowers work. I think at this point we've solved pretty much everything that isn't the flowers. Okay, blue, green. Are there blue and green in here? There's green, which is no, but there is no blue. Unfortunate. And this lime colour is less specific version. Jukeboxing absorption, less specific. Listens. Musical. No, so mint. Yeah, so mint is the lighter, bluer one, and it is, we have seen it somewhere else. Lime is, it's a less specific version. Pink is a more specific version. So, like, this is vibrant green, which makes it lime. That over there is mint. But I do not understand how the flowers work. Wanderlust, equivocate, same meaning. I don't know. But that wouldn't be how it works anyway, because we wouldn't go... equivocate, fuzzy eyes, tax. Mel, if we say we come back to pumpkins later, we never come back to pumpkins. Like, I know what sort of person I am. I would never come back. But I am tempted to I'm really tempted to just look up how the flowers in Pumpkin Patch work. I'm really so tempted to just Google it. I don't even think we would find an answer. Pikachu can give us a hint. We'll see what Ginger has to say. If Ginger has an answer for us here, then we may keep trying, but if Ginger does not have the solution, then I would take a hint, absolutely. So through the door is just the keys. If we use the keys for red and green, we have equivocate and jukeboxing, and we get a less specific version. It's not music. You know what? I think we take the hint from Epicity on how these flowers work. Quiet book. Less specific quiet book. But then the whole key thing is pointless, except for getting the answers, I guess. Diary. Dang. Yeah, and we can't really see much through the door. It's not necessarily tied to the pumpkins in the room the flower's in. Ugh! God. That's bad news. That's very bad news. Has to do with the directions of the pumpkin stems. It's not reeds. But then, isn't that the end of the map there? So that green isn't pointing at nothing. Is there a green that points at it? Sort of. With the book. And then is there a red that points at it? Fuck if I know. You wrote down every single answer and figuring out which ones vibe together. Jesus fucking Christ. That is too much. I don't like this. There is a definitive way to know which answers go to which flowers. I feel like, since you're saying that it's based on the stems, I feel like it's ones pointing in the same, like, towards the flower. Unless there's exactly 4 of every colour, and they all point a different direction. So, like, this would then have a green that points, or a red that points this way, a green that points this way. Less specific version of. This is gonna fucking suck. I guess time to red away from start, green toward start. Now it's time to wander around and see if I can find pumpkins with those stems. That's red away from start. These 2 reds have the same stem. Fuck. I see nothing. I see nothing. Nothing. Yeah, if it's the stems that point at that flower, then it's going to be difficult. But possible. Especially from here. Are there a black and a yellow pointing at this flower? There's a yellow. No black over there, but there could be a black below me. Or that black? I guess? So they would both be in purple roof hut room. Yeah, because that... Well, that black could be pointing at that. And that? I guess? While we're here, green? What about green? Huh? What? No pumpkin goes to more than one flower? I assume there must be a black beneath me then. But like, yellow... Look for green? What, for like the one that was in that corner? Possibly that. Or that. That one's more likely, I think. And you think every pumpkin goes to exactly one? Oh god. This is going to be so much work. Okay. How do we get back there? So it was green and red. There wasn't a red in there that pointed at it, I think, so we would have to find... Is it that red? And that green? They're both lined up and point pretty much towards it. Okay. I guess first step, try and find... Well, hang on, no. First step, let's walk back to the start, because that means we can just walk in here and see this green is bike. And then we need the red from this room. How the fuck did we get in there? Is it here? Nope. Is it here? Nope. Over here? Nope. You! Not at all. This? Hell yeah, what's the red in here? Voice. I somehow feel like this isn't the right pairing. Also, this yellow was C. So we've got voice and bike for that corner, which is this one. Voice, bike, less specific. What? Or, yeah, voice, bike, less specific. I feel like this isn't right. We were going for the solid green? I do not understand what you're talking about, Mel. I do not understand. flower we were shoving... Oh, I'm trying to shove jukeboxing into... Oh, well, I don't remember where that one was, unfortunately. So we can't really look for a solution for it. No, it was in the other corner, right? This is the same place. There. Okay. It's directly... Well, it's right next to the tower. Okay, and underneath here we have blue, red, white. Everything else we should be able to see. So, under the tower we have blue, red, white. You can see the blue, so there's a red, white, and there's a yellow there. I see 0 greens pointing towards this. I don't understand anything. I don't understand. What does the red pumpkin under the tree point at? I've forgotten. It points at the tree. Fuck, it points at that gateway. Hang on. It points at that gateway, which then comes out here, which then points at this door. What the fuck? I don't know how to get to this room again, though. What else does the red pumpkin under the tree point at? The white pumpkin. This points to this. So, like, activate, start, then it hits the blue, which is not. Oh god, do we have a red and white somewhere? That's a good question. Oh, that'd be fucking evil. Do we have a red-white somewhere? We've got a white-red. Which it actually could be. It could be white-red instead of red-white. Because, like, from this side it's red-white, but from this side it's white-red. And this is the side where you would have the words. So white-red, start, activate. But now we've got to get back to the castle to test. This. There's also white-green with book letter. Oh my god. For now, we just keep in mind white, red, start, activate. White, red, start, activate. I just have to find the castle. What? Oh, okay. There we go. Start, activate, begin. Oh, I fucking hate this. Okay, so we've got green, yellow. Is yes, no. Hang on. I have to write this all down. Green, yellow. Yes, no. Yellow, red. Vote fee. Red to something we don't know. White, black, wander, and something. It's part of the thing. Hang on. Rome. White, black, wander, Rome. Blue, don't know. Green, green. Engine, bike. I would never have fucking worked this out, by the way. Like, it just would not have come to me. Red, blue. Potato, taco. Or taco potato, rather. We don't have red, red yet. Green, red, beige, and aqua. Green, red, beige, aqua. Yellow, red we've got. Blue, black, stop, and whatever that says. Find solid green. You say that as if I can just go to things, Mel. Red, red, we don't have. Like, this place is a mind killer. It's by the tower. Right, we have to get to here, and then here. Okay. Green, green. Motorbike. Motorcycle. Okay. Oh, that's blue. Blue, blue is not stop. Blue, blue, not stop. Let's see. Yellow pointing out this way. It's pointing into this room. So we don't really know what that is right now. Yellow fuse into there. Don't know right now. Sort of just have to wander until we find something that we've got. Do we have white green? No. We do not have white green. Yellow, yellow. See eyes. I'm going to start moving things. Yeah, probably vision or something similar. Red and unknown. Let's see. Black and unknown. Well, it's black and yellow. Okay, hang on. The black in black and yellow is merge. And the yellow is fuse. So yellow, black, fuse, merge. Does this take me anywhere? No. Oh, black and yellow. Same meaning. Blend. And it was 5 letters. Excellent. So I moved those so that they are in my used section. Red, we still haven't got, I think. Yeah, we still don't have red and red. Blue and blue I've written down. Red and black I've written down. Blue and something in there. Green. Blue and green, open and boars. Open and boars for green, blue. Yeah, yellow, yellow is solved. Blue, blue is solved. Actually, I should move the blue, blue to the solved section. White, green. No. Yellow, yellow we've already written down. Red. Something. Yellow, red. Yellow, red, fees, vote, tax, okay. Green, yellow we've got, right? No. Yes. Green, yellow was yes and no. Blue, green? Yes. Open... Open boars? I feel like the one that I found there was not green. And it was just shifted by being through a purple door. Because open boars, less specific. Yeah, I feel like open boars is not a thing. Was it open? The open might have been wrong. Green book to white letter. Okay. Green, white, book, letter. Because oxen has less. It was oxen, not open. Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. Red, green. Do we have red, green? Yes. Beige, aqua. Color. Okay. Boars aren't cattle, sorry. No. Was it in here? So blue, green, was it? Yeah, oxen, boars. How many letters is this? Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just animals, sure. So we've got red, green, right? Green and red, yes. It's a yellow, that one's already accounted for. There's a black tears into probably whatever that blue is. But I don't know how to navigate this place. This door. Fuck. This. Green, white, we've already got. Yep. Red into something that way. White, green? White, green. Book, letter. Contains. Words. Books and letters contain words. Okay. And then, we've already got that. Red voice. Hang on. And it's here. Which means it's here. Which means it's that red. Which is by the purple. Which is quiet. So red, quiet, voice. So that'll be like a whisper. Do we have blue, yellow? No. I don't know what that is. Green, yellow. Do we have green, yellow? Yes, no. Okay. Blue, yellow. So we're back at this. I don't know how to navigate this place. Does this take me anywhere? No. Does this? No. Does this? No. We've already got yellow, red. We've got yellow, green. I think we've got red, green. Because that red points to that green, I think. Yeah, that was colour. Red, red. Whisper. Okay. Okay. We are making progress. We are achieving navigate. I still don't remember how to get to that room. Was it this? Red, blue. Did we have red, blue? Yes. Taco, potato, which is foods. Hang on. Food. Okay. Red, blue. Okay. Then there's a blue, black. Tear, rip, or tear and rip. So black and blue is rip and tear. Black, blue, rip, tear. And here we've got black and blue. And it is... Hang on, I need a light on. Okay. It is a black stem, so opposite. Hey, mend worked. Excellent work, Ginger. Okay. So, let's move those. And green and yellow, we've got green and yellow are yes and no. On a black stem. So, the opposite of yes and no. Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. Blue and yellow we still don't have. Life is unfair, so I just stare at the stain on the wall where the TV'd been till we moved in. What is the point in trying? Why in this place? Okay. Ginger redeems a bunch of things, Mel redeems a bunch of things. Okay. Posture check. I am actually sitting upright for once. Hydration. I needed that. Stretch. Big stretch. Ugh. And then more hydration. Yeah, it's a whole ass song, Duck. It is mostly known for Malcolm in the Middle, though. Mel makes an excellent point. To the tower. So, we need yellow and blue, I believe. So there's white and black in there. I might even be able to solve that from the opposite side. Wander and roam, same meaning. And then white and... Was it yellow? Yellow and blue? White? What colour did we need? I don't remember what colour we needed. Yellow, blue, okay. That's yellow, green. I don't know what that blue is pointing at. Yellow, 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 black. Blue, blue. Oh, yellow, blue. Fuck, we've got to get in there. Okay, so that's the yellow, blue. And then, around like here, is black, white. Which, I feel like we need to know how many letters it is. Travel, let's try it. Maybe there. Maybe there. Okay, this doesn't seem to be working. We need to get into that room. It's a blue doorway. I think. It's a blue doorway, right? Nope, that's a black doorway. You. Nope. You. Nope. You. Nope. You. Also no. Where else are there black doorways? Wait. Is it just this one? Hang on. No, that takes us to the tree. I'm an idiot. That's the one that was there. That doesn't get us there. That doesn't get us there. Does this magically take us somewhere? I didn't think so. You can't just ask doors why they're black. We've been in there before. But how? How? But how? This? Yes! Okay, it's one more letter than travel. So that's, what, 7 letters? 7 letters, wander, roam, same meaning. Traverse, no. Explore, no. Meander, hell yeah. And then, brain and eyes are the last one, the yellow-blue. Brain, eyes, okay. Now where was the yellow-blue? I just have to find the closed door. There, and then we can go in there. It's not body. its head. I'm sorry, Mel. The brain and the eyes are part of the head. Okay, and then the unaffiliated, that's also on a black box. The associated. Hell yeah! A door has opened. The fuck do you mean a door has opened? In here? Where did a door open? Where would a door have opened? Hang on, is it just in... It's in the back of the pumpkin. 1, 2... What? Oh, that sucks, no. Dang it. Let's see. Is this just the roaming? V, and then 5 would be O, E, R. That makes sense. That makes sense. The end. And it takes us back to the staircase. We've got... Oh. We're out of time. It was the roaming and wanderlust. That makes sense. The first half black, the second half white. Anyway. We're out of time. It is time to end the stream. We've gone like 10 minutes overtime even. Unfortunately, that means no library for Mel. So, if you have enjoyed, I have a Discord server where I make my announcements when I'm going live, what I'm planning to play, or if something is going to keep me from going live. I also have a YouTube channel where all of my VODs go. So, if you want to watch something that is streamed more than 2 weeks ago, like previous VODs of Lingo, then that YouTube channel is where you would go. Yeah, Mel, you got some smarts in. You got some answers. So you did well there. You did well indeed. Anyway. Yeah, you got the end. That's sure as hell what right. Anyway, I am going to wrap up with this. So, thank you very much for being with me today. Have a good one.